Hello, world. It's currently 8 degrees Celsius here in Tasmania, 7:30 in the morning, and we're off to work. A little bit of drive therapy on this fresh, wintry morning. But yeah, I'm going to be stuck in traffic, so thought we might have a chat, nut out some stuff, discuss the big issues. Hey, Trixie Tension, how are you, gorgeous? Pretty obvious from my the name of this live that I read Drama Vault's community post this morning, and it saddens me to think that Drama Vault has ended up feeling this broken by the community. But let's just say Drama Vault's not the only one that's feeling this way. Hey, Grandma Ducky. Hey, Chrissy R. How are you? Lovable Rogue, hello. Don't forget, Groovers. Hey, Ruth. While I'm driving, I can't read chat much, but if you type in capitals and we're stuck in traffic, we'll be stuck in traffic in about 10 minutes. So if you want to go and make a cuppa and grab some snacks, come back. But yeah, I did my usual quick little scroll around the YouTubes this morning and stumbled across Drama Vault's community post, and my instant reaction was sadness that yet another person is just so broken by this community. But it kind of ties in with what I was saying yesterday, that, hey, Sky, it was a good post, and the comments are good too. But, yesterday I was saying people need to start taking a stand. Like, a lot of YouTube creators just keep going live saying the community's fucked and it's gone to shit and it's gone down the drain, but they're not actually trying to make it better. And it saddens me that some people feel like they have to leave I've left a lot of communities that kind of all melded together and became this big cesspit of shit. I'm not holding back. And I'm finding channels that inspire me or make me laugh or whatever. But I think we as a community need to take a stand and speak out when things have gone too far. We all know they've been going too far for a long time. Now, admittedly, Drama Vault mentions 4 or 5 creators. I think it extends well beyond them. This isn't a dig at them in particular, although none of those creators are people that I'm subscribed to or follow, because they don't offer anything positive to my life. I don't feel filled with light or happiness or positivity after stumbling across them around YouTube. I never have. There was one that she mentioned that I think is quite a character, but unfortunately still, pardon me, there's 2 actually on the list of the characters, but they're not people that I followed before this community went to shit anyway. But I just want to say that it extends well beyond them as far as I'm concerned. There's creators from so many different little pockets of drama, true crime, and fuck knows what else. Some of these communities, I don't really even know what they are. I will try to read chat too when I can, so please don't think I'm ignoring you. Once we get into peak hour traffic, meanwhile, look at this spectacular view in the sky. Look at the sky. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty more creators and subs even that I could add to the list that Drama Vault mentioned. But I'm really baffled that YouTube hasn't nipped some of this stuff in the bud, because it has got to a point where it is just really fucking mean. And the whole YouTube terms of service, like if I was a lawyer and I was asked to defend one of these channels, I wouldn't do it, because they're breaching they're breaching so many. I wouldn't take it on. I'd be like, no conflict. I've got a YouTube channel. I can say no to a client. They say that. So I had this guy, special ed. You're on the mothership this morning. But yeah, I wouldn't defend them. I'd fucking act for YouTube though, because I'd win. If YouTube approached me and said, will you be a lawyer on this? Yeah. But I'd also kick YouTube's ass for letting so many channels get away with this for so long, because it is actually fucking disgusting. And one of the things that Drama Vault said that made me go, actually, that's a really interesting point, is have you noticed how many people are missing from chats and stuff? Now, I know a lot of people have just chosen to leave, and, you know, quite often that's a smart move. I'm one of those idiots that is a bit of an idealist, and I want to stick around and try and be funny and have fun, because I do think we can use this platform for those reasons. But I'll only ever get 10 people watching me, because I lost a lot of people. What did I say? Maybe you all like the people that Drama Vault doesn't like. But I was going to say too, I find it really emotionally exhausting. Maybe everyone went to get a cuppa. Maybe somebody's gone live bitching about people. Notice how that happens? Someone will be going live going, look at the little geranium I planted and it's grown 1 inch in 6 months, and, you know, there's pretty music playing in the background and birds, and then some fucking drama channel goes live and everyone leaves that little geranium growing person to go watch shit. What is it about people? I mean, I understand voyeurism, but why are people voyeuristic about just really vicious, nasty people saying horrible things and doing horrible things? Ruth, you're my rock. You're my wingman. But I think good on Drama Vault for actually just speaking up. And look, it's probably not going to change anyone's mind, because there are people that love that shit and they're condoning that shit and they're endorsing it. They're not as guilty as the people up on panel, but if there were no audiences, these fuckers wouldn't keep going live and just ripping people to shreds. And what I was going to say was, I find it hard enough if you stumble across lives where people are just being out and out bitches. That affects me. Imagine being Drama Vault and having to sit there and watch it and clip it. No wonder. No wonder. I'd really love some clip channels to start up that I was going to do it when I did those little videos about Laura using the word weird all the time, and then I did the one about Mallory trying to find her a notebook. I was trying to find positive things about everyone. Like, it turns out they were the first two that I had ideas for, but, you know, I was going to use people from across all of the different sides and divides and gangs and whatever, and just find a moment where they did or said something funny. But I realised I had to sit through hours of shit to find something funny, and I was like, nah. No. I don't want YouTube-induced anxiety, thank you very much. I will definitely be reading your comments fairly soon. We're just getting into Sorrel, ready for the crawl along the freeway. So Look, I hope that it doesn't push someone over the edge too, Sky, and, you know, it's quite possible it might have already. But I think we just need to take a stand, you know, like I was saying yesterday. And if you do like watching those channels, you know, question how it's affecting your mental health, question why you're still watching it. And if you are going to watch it then and you think it's shit, then speak up in their chat. You're going to get blocked, but find other platforms where you can, because I think so many people are feeling the way Drama Vault is, but nobody's saying anything, which is why I've put here. And I mean, my voice means fuck all in the YouTube community. Like, people don't come to me because I don't. The two or three times I've touched on drama, and one, you know, to defend myself, and on another occasion, a friend of mine, I've pulled in massive numbers and gained heaps of subs. But as soon as I stop doing that, it's back to my usual, just driving around and talking shit. Hey, Life Perplexed. Say you're not funny. No, I think you are funny. I think, unfortunately, you've had to defend yourself for a long time, and a lot of the funny for a lot of channels is hard to find because, you know, if you're defending yourself, that kind of becomes your priority. But no, I actually said the day the day the tree fell over and Phoenix had the bra on his shorts, like I was saying to heaps of people how lovely to just hear natural laughter, and, you know, it was refreshing. And look, I don't like One Wen at all. I've never liked her. I never got into Diane's channel because of her. I mean, I thought Diane was as boring as a brick, but I thought One Wen was really mean and horrible. But even when she, and she got caned for this, but when she referred to her baby as a little motherfucker and laughed, like, it was the first time I'd actually heard her sound natural and laughing about something that, you know, was just a natural reaction to something. I mean, I contemplated doing a video about her doing that, and then saw how so many people got so fucked off. But everyone I know who's got kids has referred to their kids as a little motherfucker at some point in time. That's why YouTube's so warped. It's like, lighten up, people. It's just gotten so heavy. Hey, Mel Barrow. I know Bra Boy was excellent, but just that, you know, your laugh cracking up at him, and the fact that people on, you know, the side that are against you, Laura, couldn't just say, actually, that was fucking funny, and it was nice to hear Laura laughing. You know, that's what shits me. It's like, it's this sort of absolutes on YouTube. If you don't like someone, you have to dislike them 100%. You can't go, actually, that was pretty fucking funny, you know? I mean, to this day, Louis C.K. is one of my favourite comedians of all time. Not overly pleased with what he did, and the whole Me Too movement exposed how he liked to, you know, jerk off in front of his his fellow comedians. But his material, apart from some of his sex stuff, it now has sort of got a double meaning, which is a bit gross. But so much of his material is still hilarious and cracks me up, even though he was a sleazy pig, you know? And that's how I live my life. I mean, I like certain artists, but I like their paintings, but I may not necessarily like their personality, or I like two of their paintings, but I think their personality is awesome. Like, in real life, there's nobody that you love 100%. Hey, CCC. Love you, ma'am. Yeah, please type in capitals because I'm blind and driving. But look, we're going to be in peak hour traffic now, so we're going to be crawly for ages. So I'll be able to read comments. So far away. But yeah, Bra Boy was one of the highlights of this year, in my opinion, because it was just an unplanned, hilarious, natural moment between a mum and their son, and it was fucking funny. And we're all watching that tree fall. That was insane. But why can't people just go, okay, on that occasion, that was actually really fucking funny. And it's nice to hear Laura laughing and not having to defend herself again. Because they're the little moments that, YouTube used to be shitloads of those moments. Do you remember those days? Well, not necessarily Bra Boy. I mean, that was pretty special, but fuck, it used to be funny. It was kind of addictive because it was so much fun. Like you wanted to go around the YouTubes and find new creators and stir up people and shit. Laura, how are you driving and typing? In Tassie, if we touch our phones, we don't lose your license, but you get massive fines and lose points. I was laughing at your comments in the chat, Tori. Oh, when Bra Boy happened. I know, it was fun. See, because that's where I'm my funniest, is when I can narrate funny things that are going on. Oh, you're stuck. Special Ed, you're back, Grover. Welcome back to the mothership. But I just thought Drama Vaults, doing something that more people should is speak up. Now, I feel sad that people feel they've got to leave the YouTubes because it's got so bad. I think stick around, guys, and let's try and, provide some fun places for people to go to. And fuck it, if you want a clip channel of funny moments, I'll do it. But I'm going to clip funny moments from wherever I can. I just can't see. I really wanted to find funny clips of people that are known for being absolute assholes on YouTube, but it meant I had to actually sit through their shit to find funny stuff, and I'm just not prepared to do that. But if anyone sends me stuff, I'm happy to put it up on my channel. Because so far I've only done the one for Laura and the one for Mallory, and I had a plan to do like every person on YouTube that we stumble across that's got a channel, do like a little funny video for them to try and show, it's not all shit on the tubes, but I'm not prepared to sit through 6-hour lives of girls bitching. And it's worse than bitching, isn't it? Like, it's got to the point that it's just disgusting. And like I said, it's not just the people that Drama Vault mentioned. I could name another 24 people that are just as bad. And not all of them are connected, you know what I mean? Like, haven't we seen some falls from grace? Cray. You're in a Funkadelic stream, Special Ed. This is always Funkadelic at 7:30 in the morning on my way to work. Anyone need their gardens done? Call Jim's Mowing. 131 546 or 131 Jim. So I say we pat Drama Vault on the back for speaking out, but it bums me that Drama Vault has pulled the pin. But I get it, because to be a clip channel, you got to sit through a mountain of shit to find the little pearls or the little bits of gold to put on your channel. It must fuck you up big time. Yeah, but you know what? Life perplexed. 6th graders aren't that mean. I cannot believe the stuff I used to hear, and it sounds like it's got way, 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 way worse. And not only that, but people laughing while they're saying it, and other people going, yeah, you're hilarious, and people in chat going, this is brilliant. Like, what the fuck? Have a look at the world and what's happened in the last, year and a half with COVID, and how many people have lost family members and friends to this horrible fucking pandemic. And, where's the self-awareness? Where's the personal growth? Why haven't people reflected and gone, actually, what really matters to me in my life The people I in real life that I care about, the people I'm connected to online, like they're just as important for so many people. I've got subs that have been in lockdown since March last year or haven't left their homes for years because of illness. So YouTube is their social outlet. So the friendships people make on here do matter. Kimberly, hi. I thought I said hello before. Um, I'm sorry, gorgeous. Yes, I can. Nice to have you here. I think I saw your name when I was still driving down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. How bizarre, because there's no sun, clearly. We're about to go over a causeway. Dayton told me Steph sounded like a third grader. Dayton's smart. That kid's smart and sassy. God, though, how much has he grown since, when did I find you? End of 2018. Blows me away. Like in real life, my friends, their kids. I just went over to Adelaide and for my best friend in Adelaide's 50th birthday, and her son Henry, the last time I saw Henry, he was barely up to my shoulders, and he's now 6'3" in 18 months. And I'm just like, what? What, where, huh? But he's still got his cute little sort of 15, he's 15. He's still sort of got his innocence as well, but he's like this huge man boy. Ruth, yay! Give everyone, throw up some yellow hearts from Sunny and me for Ruth leaving home for a couple of hours. Go, you good thing, go. Shit, Dayton's 6 foot. It blows my mind. But see, that's the thing. I kind of like, I don't want to leave YouTube because I kind of like watching everyone growing up and changing or becoming more self-aware. Like I like seeing people changing and evolving. But you got to wonder about these nasty channels. Oh no. Heck, fuck, we're going to have a war. I'm driving to work, guys. Come on, it's 7:30 in the morning. No, I'm not drama, but I do comment on what I see on the tubes. Faux show. How are you, Steph? What have you? I can't even see your face. It looks like, have you got a balaclava on or something? You're going to rob a bank. There's tension now. Look at this beautiful traffic and the causeways. But actually, Steph, while you're here, I will have a safe drive. I'm doing 11 kilometres an hour. So even if I did end up running into the back of that Jim's mowing truck, it's a ski mask. Okay. It's very tiny. My screen is quite a while away from my my phone, and I'm also blind. Well, you were mentioned. I mean, I didn't mention your name, Seth, but you were mentioned in Drama Vault's post. But I was saying there's a shitload of other people on YouTube that could be added to the list. But I suspect that's why your name got brought up, because it's in Drama Vault's post. Devil's Ruin, hello. Just kidding, by the way, just throwing dramatic flair. I like that, dramatic flair. I don't know what you said, though, Devil's Ruin. I missed it. God, I'm blind. I think I'm going to have to get, like, Coke bottle glasses. I definitely need to go up a script. I'm probably about 2 years overdue for some stronger lenses. I'm going to get some of those really chunky ones, the ones that like Rick Moranis wore in Little Shop of Horrors, the really thick ones that you could almost use as a little serving bowl if you ran out of bowls. So, yeah, I didn't see the dramatic flare, but I like the term dramatic flare. My glasses are also a bit, I feel just giving them a wipe too while we toot along. Yeah, I do need caps. It's not just because I'm a bit sight impeded, but the phone's also quite a way away from my face. Devil's ruined. Oh, sorry, I told Steph she ruined the whole community. Oh, wait, Veruca, hello. Your comment just flew off the screen too. Jam jar glasses. Yeah, we call them Coke bottle glasses. You can have my spare milk bottle glasses. I probably would be a candidate down the track for, I mean, these aren't like crazy strong, but they are bifocals. Yeah, caps are dramatic flare. Shout at me, mofos. Hey, Zero Filter Jules, how you doing? How you doing? I was thinking of you, UK peeps, yesterday because a friend of mine who was on Australian MasterChef, since it finished, he didn't win, unfortunately, but it was still lovely having a friend on the show. Two friends, well, two people I know, one friend and the daughter of another friend. But there was a discussion that ginger nut biscuits, or you Americans would say cookies, taste different from each state of Australia. So Scotty asked if someone in Tassie could send a packet of, hey, Anne-Marie, a packet of ginger nuts from here up. And I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I've actually sent a box of Tasmanian goodies because he loves all the Tasmanian foods. But yesterday I had to go to like a shop we've got here called the Reject Shop, which is where you buy heaps of YouTubers. And in this, it's sort of like a dollar store, or we've got another shop here that's similar. It's called Shiploads, so we all call it Shitloads. But anyway, to cut a long story short, there's a heap of stuff from Tesco in the Reject Shop at the moment. They buy a lot of stuff in bulk. So there's all these like cooking things, bags of flour and stuff. And holy fuck balls, amongst it all, I saw Miss Molly's ginger nuts. So I grabbed them. So there's a packet of Tassie ginger nuts going up to Scotty, but also a packet that were made in Ireland. To be sure. But I just said to him, oh, I've got some UK, it said UK on the front, but then when I looked on the back, made in Ireland. Doodle Brown. Rejects from Tesco's. But it's exciting because my sister-in-law is in quarantine in Melbourne at the moment. She's on her way home and it was her birthday while she was in quarantine. So I grabbed her a heap of different lollies from Tesco to make up a little hamper for her of some English foods. I found some other English stuff, but haven't seen Turbo Dyke 92. Hey, don't call Laura silly batch. Come on, guys. I haven't seen Doodle Brown forever. Mel Barrett, any excuse to grab some nuts. Oh shit, we're back on the nuts again. The other night I made meatballs and there were a lot of testicle and scrotum jokes. You love the driving lives. Yeah, I'm conflicted. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I like a bit of drive therapy. I thought about putting the screen on the passenger side of the car and just doing like little monologues. Well, no, monologues are doing, a speech from a play. Doing little speeches that would eventually become soliloquies because people had stopped listening. Oh, you love the shitty kitty kitchen. Thank you. I've got to bloody slice up alive the other day because I made these meatballs. They're awesome. And I also made like a skillet cookie. Holy fuck, it was good. But I'm not putting that 4 hours of it onto the shitty kitty kitchen. I'm just putting the cooking part. It's a bit brisk here this morning, Groovers. Turbo Dyke, no more hiding. That seems a bit intense. Who's hiding? YouTube confessional. My stream is getting out of control, special ed. But this, I'm proving a point again. You put drama in your title and giddy up. That's all right, though. I mean, I'm chatting about Drama Vault's community post, but I do think that a lot of us need to take a stand, and try and bring some fun shit back to YouTube, because it used to be so much fun. Fuck, it was addictive because of how much fun it was. It's sad that it's not making people laugh like it used to, and I'm going to try to do more fun stuffs. Ian Ellis, shalom. What? LL Wendy? Who's Wendy? You've got to write in caps, by the way, Groovers. I can't read a thing, especially while I'm fanging. In fact, we'll probably be stuck in traffic again a bit further along. What Wendy is in my chat? Because Wendy has stormy eyes. I'm going to have the craziest day at work today too. Yeah, Zero, you're having a heat wave. Hey, guess what, guys? I just had a week in Adelaide, and I flew out on Saturday, and yesterday they announced a heap of new COVID places, and now they've got active COVID cases again. I got out in the nick of time. I could have been stuck in South Australia, but they're not in lockdown yet. But because Australia, I mean, we've only had, have we even had 1,000 cases yet total for the country? But like states lock down if there's 3 active cases. I agree, Kimberly. I mean, but look, in the real world, not everybody gets along either. But I sort of feel like with YouTube, that's what I was saying yesterday. Like I did a live calling YouTube Shit's Tubes, and just because it reminded me of a line in Shit's Creek where they have that dinner and they bump into their former friend, the Roses bump into their former friends who are taking the piss out of Shit's Creek, and I think it's Eugene Levy who says, or Johnny Rose, who says, it's Shit's Creek and it's where we live. And I was like, well, yeah, this is Shit's Tubes and it's where we live. We don't all have to get along. There's plenty of bars and restaurants and cafes where everyone can hang out, but it has gotten to a point where people are getting affected by it and hurt by it, and I just don't think it's cool, man. There's enough shit in our real lives, But, you look at all social media platforms, they all start out fun and then they just look at Facebook. Isn't that a quagmire of repugnance now? Like, fight book, fuck book, it's horrible. Facebook turned nasty, so I don't know why anyone thought YouTube wouldn't, but thank God there's still silly kitten videos out there. That's all I'm saying. I really wish I could read chat right now, but I hope you're all sort of conversing as politely as you can. But it's good to speak. If this platform gives you all a chance to connect and have a little chat, pass the peace pipe around, Groovers. Someone pack a peace pipe. Can we pass it around the fire? Who's got the peace pipe? Who had it last? Ruth? Hey, we've got massive roadworks happening up here. I love industrial things. I love building sites. Someone's welding at the moment. I love the welding sparkles. I love things banging. I love a good banging. And in my next life, I'm going to work in construction because I dig it. Although in this life I wouldn't, because I hate having cold hands and working with metal. Ouch. Ever whacked yourself on the finger with a hammer when your hand is cold? Oh, my God. The bells, the bells. Look at Tasmania. We have roadworks. Next week we're going to get the internet. You don't know me at all. You don't know me. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I've got a variety of peeps in my chat, and I'm hoping that someone can pack a peace pipe and share it around stack. Helen? Who the fuck's Helen? Helen Keller? Are you kidding me? Helen Keller and friends. Weren't you Helen Keller? Well, that's a first. Don't recall you being in my lives before, but g'day. Am I hosting the most bizarre party on YouTube in months? Might be. It's a small but intimate gathering of all sorts of people. Grab a drink, motherfuckers. What did you find me, Helen Keller and friends? Oh, God, I've never wanted to get stuck in traffic more than right now because I can't read a thing at the moment. I want to see what's happening. But, guys, come on, like, while you're here, you can all just, have a bit of a stuck on the peace pipe and just hang out. I kind of like it. Some of my lives I've had people from, opposing sides just all hanging out and chewing the fat. And it's kind of nice. If it puts a little reminder out there that we can be human and reasonable. There is an element of theatre on YouTube, It's not all. It's not reality all the time. There's definitely theatre. There's a shitload of hyperbole and dramatisation. Dramatisation. Yeah, puff, puff, pass. See, I can read Sky's comment because it's 3 words. I spotted it when I glanced down, but make a a cocktail Krugers, just, I don't think my life is going to fix anything, but sometimes you go to like a wedding or a party and your ex or 2 of your exes are there and they're there with their new girlfriends who hate you just because it's tradition to hate the ex-girlfriend. You still rock up and you still can have a good night, right? Even though they're eyeing you up and down and sussing you out and clearly having a little bitch about you, you can still mingle with other people and, not every social event is full of people that you're thrilled to see. So look at my life right now the same way. There might be some people, just go to the other corner of the room. There's heaps of bars here and fire pots. Like, just find your spot. Find your spot. I'm so going to have to read this chat later on. I'm bummed I'm not in my own chat right now. You people are batshit crazy, all of you. But it's shit's tubes. It's where we live, right? I wouldn't know if you're behaving. What the fuck? Potato. I can't even read that right now. We're slowing down, though. We're slowing down. We're going down to 90 k's an hour, everybody. This means there could be slow traffic ahead. But yeah, you're all batshit crazy. I've just got traces of nuts, but you peeps are whacking dude. And good on you. Shit's tubes, and it's where we all live. And we don't have to get on with everyone. We don't have to like everyone. But it's still shit's tubes and it's where we all live, right? So we're all a bit, we've got that in common, okay? I've got no fucking idea what's going on in chat. But look, I normally say a normal rule of my chat is don't bag other YouTube creators or subs. I think that rules have gone out the window today. So if any of you do feel like you need to get things off your chest, use my Drive Therapy platform right now. Like, this is your chance. Anyone with a wrench in my chat, let them vent or, well, not vent. I don't want to turn nasty, but if people want to have a tactful discussion about how they feel, go for it. Just, try to be nice. And that doesn't mean you can't use the cunt word, but like use the cunt word in a nice way, like, how you going, you cunt? Not you're a fucking cunt, right? If you can kind of try to keep things civil, but if there's a chance, like as the peace pipe goes around, if you kind of all get a bit mellow and, some olive branches might get passed around, I'm all for that. No, Ruth, you're the only wrench. Holy shit, you're probably like, just let him go. Unless somebody, poon handler, where have you people come from? Oh, damn. Emily, hello. Your new home on the 12th green. Hi, Sandra. You guys have just walked into something else, let me tell you. But yeah, you don't need to, unless someone just comes in and says something like hate speechy, block them because we don't. And when I say hate speech, like something hardcore racist or, just fucked up. If there's creators that are having a bit of argy bargy, let them go. Let them speak. Mel Barrow, it's pretty funny. I will definitely read the chat when I get home tonight. I'm curious. Poon handler, where have you people come from? I'm getting invaded by names of people I know, but you've never been here, River. Hello, we have a nice drive through Aussie land. Thank you. Tori, you want to cook with my McDonga recipe? Your McDonga? No. I'm going to change my channel to Cooking and Chaos. We've been a funny chat, minus a couple of grumps. Hello, Starlight. I love me some Tori. How are you doing, Groover? This is the first time you've been here for a long time. I've got all these people in here and I don't know them. I mean, I sort of know their names, but I've got 32 people in my chat while I'm driving to work on Tuesday morning. This is ridiculous. Hey, hello, Starlight and I go back a long way. We met way back when YouTube was fucking hilarious. It was, and it was addictive and it was fun and funny. It seriously was. A few peeps have lost their way, but that's just the way humans are. But yeah, Starlight and I, seriously, we first met back when I reckon I had 20 subs, if that. Fuck, this is what. Hi, Mr. Cardinal. Ash 274. What the fuck? All right, who's bringing all my What is? Hey, Joey Wilson. I don't know what's going on. Just sit back and enjoy. Has Laura left? It is, it's caps because I'm blind as a bat, but I can read while we're in peak hour traffic. Hardly. Hello, Groover. I talk about you on my channel a bit. You crack me up. Fucking hell. Vintage Gal is here. Oh my God, this is gold. Nice to meet you too, Hartley. I love your work. River, I was invited. Mr. Cardinal, hello. Yeah, I do. I like what you do. It's good because you're making people laugh, you know. Kudos to you. I'm going back down that road. I mean, the caps are good. Amanda Sue, who are you? Hello. I've got the worst day at work today, and I'd so love to just pull over and chat for the next 6 hours. Imagine that, a 6-hour live from my car. Yeah, Harley does great stuff. But I like Harley puts up people from all over the place too. You know how some clip channels just end up sort of doing the same people over and over? It's a bit boring. Like, I like how you're putting so many different people. Like, there was one that you did the other day and Michelle P was in it, and she comes in here a lot. I didn't even know Michelle P went up on panels, but shit for brains. Oh my God. What's up, gangsters? Trisha, not Trish. Holy shit! What? Okay, who's bringing all you peeps to my yard? Hey, Vintage Girl, new sub. Good to have you here. Ruth could do another 5 hours. Good work, Groover. Hope your Tuesdays. Oh, that went quickly. I saw something too about Ash 274. Yeah, she doesn't discriminate. I love it too. It's good. And I wanted to. Yeah, whose raid is this? Could be my milkshake. I doubt it. I'm one of the oldest people on YouTube. Do you remember the Village People movie that had Do the Shake, Do the Shake, Do the Milkshake, Do the Shake? I really shouldn't sing. Hang on, who's leaving? I saw somebody saying they had shit to do. Have fun doing it. Oh, thanks, Doodle. I don't think I have any content. I just talk shit. I mean, I do cook. I take people. Hey, Stacey Marie, how you doing? Gorgeous. I take people for walks on the beach. You've heard nice things about me. Well, that's good, River. I'm not. You're older, Mr. Cardinal? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how old you are. But speaking of old, can we stop this ageist shit? Stop calling people old hags, right? Because I'm probably in the same age group as the people you call old hags, right? And I'm fucking groovy. And I used to be young, and now I'm suddenly in my fucking 50s, and I'm like, how did I get here? And my brain still feels like it's 30, right? I should have Cardinal on. Okay. I'll have anyone on. I don't mind. If my platform gives you guys a place just to, you know, fuck around and have some laughs, bring it on. Bring it the fuck on. Oh, okay, so you are older, Mr. Cardinal, but still great age, Groover. But yeah, can we stop the ages stuff? Because thank you, Helen Keller. I am a groovy young Aussie lady. Yeah, I remember when I was about 30, I was going through like a supermarket checkout, and there was like an older lady in front of me. Like, I remember when I say older, I mean she was like 80 something, and she was really struggling to get her money. This is back in the day when we carried wallets and that actually had money in them. But but she was struggling to get it out. So I offered to help her, and she said, she looked me with these beautiful blue eyes, but she looked me in the eyes and she said, this getting old stuff sucks. She said, I still think I'm 30, but my body doesn't. And it stuck with me. Inside every old hag is a young mind. I'm telling you. And there's a heap of young people that have got really old minds, but can we at least do a peace accord about the ageism stopping? Because I remember being 30 and thinking I would be young and beautiful forever, and suddenly I wake up and I'm 54, and I don't know how the fuck I got here, right? Shit for brains. Yo, what's up? So, yeah, look, you can carry on being vocal and doing whatever you want to do on your platforms. They're your platforms, but can we maybe rethink the ageist shit, because it kind of sucks. Because I'd hate to be. You remember going into the 5th grade and thinking you're old, Ash 274. Yeah, Emily's a mega groover. She's a fucking awesome chick. See you, Sandra. Oh, you've got the Chopper book. Let me know what you think. No, I don't think we're old. The older you get, you stand your ground about when you're going to be old, right? So, like, when you are 54, I don't think I'm old. I'm a groover. I can groove with the best of them. You were goofy. But yeah, if the ages stuff could stop, because I think that's low, like generations have always fought with each other. I'm so happy I'm Gen X. Everyone's forgotten about Gen X, and we did some really cool shit. The naughty 40s. Hey, Sunnyside, how you doing? I had a bit of a party happening in my chat while I'm driving to work on this gloomy day. Check out how gloomy. I love days like this in the office. You're like a cougar. Oh, shit. Well, weirdly, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't have kids, but and Tasmania's got really fresh water and air. So we do look a bit younger than we are. But apart from one partner who was 21 years older than me, my partners have always been younger than me, and I have been accused of being a cougar, and I didn't approach any of them. They came to me. You reckon you could teach me a thing or two? You reckon? Because whether my lovers have been older than me or younger than me, I feel like I've taught them shitloads. So I always live by the saying, always be remembered as being a badass lover. I don't say badass ever, but I've never wanted a lover to think I was a dud root. So I've always gone above and beyond. And I have taught a lot. In fact, I don't want my next lover, I do not want to have to teach them a fucking thing. Although my current one has been trained by me. So at the moment he's doing all right. But I'll be surprised if I shag someone who teaches me heaps of new things. Because I feel like I've been the teacher a lot. I'm just an old hippie too, Emily. And I love you. You'll see, vintage gal's cougar. Doesn't it suck? You're vibrant and gorgeous enough to attract younger men, and you're a cougar. No, I'm hot, and you're not. We are good rooters, Joey. We're fucking good rooters. Best pickup line I ever heard was from a really scrawny little Australian bogan. Fuck, they crack me up. You know, the really scrawny ones that wear the skinny jeans, and he's like, hey, have you ever tripped over a tree? And I was like, no. How about a root? Still my favourite pickup line ever. Didn't fuck him, by the way. You're hung like an ant. See, we can have fun in here with all of you crazy people. You are all batshit crazy, just saying. But it's shit's tubes and we all live here. And we're not going to love everybody, but we're still all just hanging out, right? And we're all on this platform for a reason. Like, we've all found it and hung around. So, might as well make the most of it. Crazy numbers, special ed. Always happens. I mean, I've been pretty bloody honest that my channel, I'm, usually around 14 people hang out with me. Mention a bit of drama and the crowd comes, but that's all right. I might be offering a fresh perspective. Somebody today might go, actually, I am going to stop calling people old bags. And, we've got progress. But I would like, I don't know if they're here to love us or laugh at us or even take the piss out. Look, I don't know, but they're welcome. It's kind of cracking me up, to be honest. Sunnyside, I'm going to do some more. I forgot about my stories. Somebody put a comment under one of them that said, just keep cooking and driving. No more stories. I was like, well, aren't you a peach? You must be a hoot at parties. But some of the comments people leave under your videos, after I went on bloody AD's panel to defend my friend, you should have seen some of the comments I got. Holy shit. Like, some people are just miserable fucks. Oh, today I'm just going to put a shitty comment under that person's video. And my shitty comment, they've never heard of me before. They've never seen me before. But my little shitty comment's going to make them sit up and take a good hard look at themselves and their behaviour. Fuck off. I say in response. Like someone, you stop talking over her. Let her speak. And I was like, look, I'm happy for constructive, polite criticism. But your comment is none of those things. Yeah, maybe they like driving at 20 k's an hour over a bridge on a miserable Hobart day. Fuck, it's miserable. But I'm happy because if it's miserable, I'm happy to be at the office. Fuck, I've got a huge day though. I've got a 2-hour fucking Zoom with one of the managing partners. I mean, hello. He's a good guy and he's Scottish, so he's got a nice velvety Scottish accent, but still, 2 hours? Trust me, it'd be more exhausting than a 6-hour YouTube live. I can tell you that right now. And poor Sunny, she looked at me because I've got like a little wheelie suitcase with all my computer stuff because I had to take it all to Adelaide with me, but she watched me wheeling my little suitcase out the door and I think Sunny thinks I'm leaving her again. So she had a very sad look on her face. Yeah, I know. I do know special ed, Mr. Cardinal. Nudes with Natasha? Oh my God. Is that a troll of Natasha Cooper? This is funny. I've been visited by all sorts of randos today. I love it. Thank you. You've actually made me have so much fun. All of you nutbags are cracking me up. Yeah, so mod or whatever I've got in here, I don't even know. Okay, why are you all saying, oh my God, what's happened? Is it the nudes with Natasha that you're reacting to? Now, Natasha Cooper, my friend Shanna the other day, I said to her, is she the chick in the recliner? Is that her? I don't watch her. Should I? Why is she suddenly on everybody's lips? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That sounded dirty. How come I keep seeing and hearing her name? She's the headband cold shoulder top lady, right? Is that her? Why is she suddenly everywhere? What's her story? How come I've got a naked version of her in my chat right now? But I've seriously heard her name at least 8 times in the last 4 days. Who is she? Oh, wait, Joey, I think you talked about her too. She's the one you were having a beef with, right? Is that her? How am I going to be able to focus on human rights issues today after this live? Oh my God. I've made my lawyering sound way more impressive. I'm not a human rights lawyer. I'm a workers' rights lawyer, but still, I'm still fighting for people's rights, just on a tiny scale. I can't read chat at the moment, but no one wants to see it. Well, nobody'd want to see my nudes either. Let's be honest. But oh, it is. Yeah, recline with Natasha. Okay, I know that Joey mentioned her. I think they've made a peace accord because there was recline with Natasha and doing the dishes with Dave, or whatever his fucking name is. So weird. There's just like this weird dingo Dave. Where did he come from? It's so weird. Like there's about 17 Australian channels. I've never heard of him till this year. Well, you may never get an apology from Dingo doing the dishes with Dave. Tori, I want your nudes. No, you don't. No, you don't. What's the show? Oh, it's Schitt's Creek. When Moira says to Stevie, "Get nudes taken now while you're young with your little titties," and one day you'll look back on them and say, "My God, I was beautiful." I love that line. With your little titties. Oh my God, that show's so good. When Moira creates a scandal that her nudes are out there and they're not. I can't even read chat. I'm so bummed I can't read chat because I've brought like someone's brought all the batshits to my channel. I love it, and I'm saying batshit it's a term of endearment. I mean, if I really loved you guys, I'd be calling you the fucking cunts in a terms of endearment way. Who brought all the fucking cunts to my yard, huh? Because in Australia we're like, "Hey, you cunt, how you going? How you going, you cunt?" Like it's like saying, "Mate, g'day, cunt." Doesn't go down well in other parts of the world. I've learned the hard way. I was not bringing that fucker up. He's a blip, special ed. Although I uploaded a smooth criminal scam baiting episode of the Soft Six yesterday, and it's the one that he's in. But I couldn't not upload it because it's continuity. Coops is fuming. No one wants her nude pics. Visiting Australia is on my bucket list. Cool. Would they be in trouble asking for a friend? Who? Huh? I've missed the first bit, Doodle Brown, or I don't know what you're responding to. Who would be in trouble? That's actually one thing I do like about getting older. I don't get into trouble nearly as much as I used to. Oh, has Helen Keller had a dig? That's all right. I missed it, which I'm kind of bummed about because I've always welcomed trolls in here because my favourite thing to do is bounce off other people's comments. Like smartass one-liners is one of my things. Helen was fired for being gay, huh? Special ed is using the word gay in the way we used to use it in the 80s, which if something was really lame, you'd be like, fuck, that's gay. He's not using it in a homophobic way. Orgasms get better the older you get. Exactly, Joey. Thank you for sharing that with everybody. I am almost at work. Emily knows the route to my office, the route. Admire the sandstone buildings. We're approaching the Royal Tennis Courts up here on the right. Royal Tennis is a really interesting game. It's kind of like, well, it's indoor tennis. So it's a little bit like squash where you can hit rebound balls from the walls. There's that balls word again. Yeah, it's a pretty little city, but I don't really show you the prettiest parts of it on my journey. Yes, well, I mean, there's Christmas carols that say merry and gay, you know. If there was a time where it did mean happy, and I actually quite like that word has other meanings now because every gay I know is happy. Vintage Girl, we're in Tasmania, which is the little heart-shaped island at the bottom of the big island of Australia. And we do have Tasmanian devils, but they're not like the ones in the Warner Brothers cartoon. They're little, cute little creatures. I love Tassie devils. Actually, we're still connected underwater, Joey. Otherwise, we would have cut the cord and floated away because the mainland has taken the piss out of us for so long. Yeah, Mr. Cardinal, I saw Thingamajig. She dropped in, I think, when I was cooking the other day. She's around. Yeah, we're still connected. That's why that strait is actually quite shallow because there's land, a lot of land underneath it. Like it's not, I mean, it's deep in parts, but yeah, we're still connected. It's just the connecting bits underwater now. So did Helen, pardon me, did Helen get fired out of my chat for saying something nasty? Did somebody put Helen in the band canon and fire him out into a new universe or something? Oh no, the door on that church, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I will, Mr. Cardinal. The next time I see Thingamajig, I shall. In fact, Thingamajig put a comment under Drama Vault's community post, so she's active and around. The buffering ain't at my end. Fired for kissing the boss's son. I don't think I've ever had a boss who's had a son that I would kiss. No, I haven't. I mean, two of the partners in the firm I'm working for are heaps younger than me. But I'll definitely pass on your regards, Mr. Cardinal. Oh no, we're stuck, man. We're stuck. I will basically get to the car park and end this live. But I just want to say before I forget, um, stop making Helen's case about yourself. Well, I didn't see the start of it. I just saw a comment about somebody getting fired for kissing. Bye, Sunnyside. Thanks to everyone who dropped in. Wow, what a variety of peeps from the YouTube's world, and it was great to have a lot of so many new people join. You'll probably find my channel very boring, and probably won't come back when you see what I normally do. But I do appreciate you all coming in. I hope the peace pipe went around and a few of you sucked on it and you're just going to chill the fuck out for the next 24 hours. That'd be good. I also hope that my comments about can we drop the ageist stuff hit home with somebody. Heimdall. Is that Heimdall's cooter? Formerly cooter? Why did you guys all become cooters? I'm an OG cooter. How come we had a heap of new cooters floating around? I saw there's a nasty cooter going around leaving nasty comments, and I'm thinking, I hope nobody thinks that's me or one of the other original cooters, because we were funny. We weren't mean. So, not that Heimdall's cooter, I've never seen you tarnishing the cooter name if it's the same person, but um, of course we know what a cooter is, Joe. That's why we chose it, because we were in, some of us were in a live, and there was a girl in there called Donna Cooter, and we were all cracking up going, Cooter, that's a great name. So four of us started these little trolls that were cooters, and we were just running around YouTube cracking jokes and having heaps of fun. I've outed myself as one of the cooters. But so the original cooters were like an Australian band called Tism, who wore masks and did all these songs, and nobody ever found out who they were. And so we were sort of the same, but it all turned to shit because suddenly there are a whole heap of new cooters, and not all of them were funny. Some of them were nasty. But yeah, I was boot scooting cooter. But we were in stitches with the name cooter, so because we really just wanted to get as many creators around YouTube saying cooter. That was the whole point of it. So we went in and we were funny as fuck, I thought. But then, yeah, Tism. We were the Tism of YouTube. And everyone was like, who are the cooters? And then all these other weird little groups started too. Like there were Care Bears and Smurfs and all these sort of little gangs of trolls. But yeah, it all turned to shit and cooters were exposed, and I was up at Blues Fest having a ball, and the cooter castle came tumbling down, and I was gutted because from a comedian's perspective, like it was so much fun writing all of these hilarious jokes and everything, and I was so bummed. And they were actually outed by Jayers for Justice. She created a cooter channel, but she used an existing channel of hers that already had about 7,000 subs on it. So everyone was like, anyone that was sub to it was like, well, they're somehow connected to Jay. And I was gutted because I had fun being boot scooting cooter. But it was making YouTube creators actually say the word cooter that cracked us up the most. Yeah, I'm definitely not an American lawyer. I don't sound American, do I? I mean, I can. I lived in Missouri. I can put on an accent if I have to, but thanks everyone for hanging out though. What a live, guys. I can't wait to read the chat when I get home. I have to mute myself though. I can't listen to my voice. Oh, don't spit on cooters. Well, actually, there's nothing wrong with that, but let's not go down that road. I've got to get my brain into fighting for the rights of the people now. It's the 2 hour is there a park down there? I can't see. It's a 2 hour Zoom meeting with one of the partners I work for that no one beat me. That wasn't me getting beat. But thank you to all the new people who came in. Good to have you here. Like I said, you'll find me very boring and probably won't come back, but that's all right. It was nice to have you here for a hot minute. This park, when I leave, I've got to remember there's a massive concrete pole behind me. Check out this park. It's a bit grim. The dark corner of the car parks, like the dark corner of the YouTube. Holy shit! All right, I'm right in time to start work. But yeah, great to have. Oh, hi, Sticks. I'm about to end this live. Hey, thanks to everyone who came in. Look, just stay groovy. Reverse it in. I can't be fucked. I'll reverse it out later. It was fun, Mr. Cardinal. I really enjoyed it, and I missed so much chat. And I'm sure there was a lot of drama. But if I can provide a platform for people to just hang out and have a bit of fun, that's always good, right? You have a good day too, Gorge. And wow, what can I say? Bye, mum. Stop that. I'm not a mum. You did miss me again, and I think it's worth watching the replay when the chat is up, because I can't wait to see what happened. If anything cray did happen that I need to know about, please send me a message through the day. Anyone that knows how to message me. It looks like everyone was pretty well behaved. Bit of tension, but there were people from all walks of YouTube hanging out together on the shits tubes. But it was fun to see so many new names in my chat, I have to say. And have a great day, everyone. Stay groovy, and I look forward to hanging out with hopefully a lot of you again soon. Because remember, it is shits tubes, but we all live here, right? See you soon, groovers.